students, today we will start exercise 10.3 from question number 4. Before doing the question 4, firstly I am telling you two formulas which we will use in this exercise. First is distance of a point from given line. Distance of a point from a line. Let us suppose this is any line. Equation of this line ax plus by plus c is equals to 0. Let us suppose this is any point and we have to find distance between this point and line, means this d distance. Then formula for this distance d, this is equals to ax1 plus by1 plus c, means in the given equation in place of x and y write down the coordinates of this point x1 y1 divided by root of square of sum of coefficients of x and y, means root of a square plus b square, and we will take mode of this because distance is always positive. So this gives you value of distance of given point from the line. Next is distance between two parallel lines. Let us suppose these are two lines, and all of you know that in case of parallel lines always coefficients of x and y will be same, only constant terms different. So let us suppose equation of first line is ax plus by plus constant term c1 equals to 0. Equation of second line ax plus by plus c2 is equals to 0. These two lines are parallel, that's why coefficient of x and y are same, constant terms different. So distance between these two parallel lines d, this is equals to mode of c1 minus c2, means difference of constant terms, and divide by square root of a square plus b square. Denominator is same in both the formulas. In first formula, in place of x and y in the given equation, you will write down the coordinates of the given point, and in second formula in the numerator you will take difference of constant term c1 minus c2. In both the formulas you will take mode sign. So these two formulas. And third is angle between two lines. This formula earlier also I have told you. Let us suppose slope of these two lines m1 and m2, then angle between these two lines. Formula for this angle, tangent theta is equal to mode m1 minus m2 divided by 1 plus m1 into m2. This is the formula for finding angle between two given lines. So now we will start this exercise from question number 4. We will use these three formulas, and I hope all of you know about all the forms of line which we are using in this chapter, just like slope, point slope form, intercept form, normal form. These forms also you have to learn. Now see question number 4. In question number 4, firstly see what is given to you. Statement is find the distance of point is minus 1 comma 1, and distance of this point from the line 12 into x plus 6, this is equals to 5 into y minus 2. So we will use here first formula which I told you just now. Firstly simplify it, write down it in ax plus by plus c equals to 0. In this form we will write down. So multiply 12 inside 12x plus 72 is equals to 5y minus 10, and 5y comes on this side, it becomes minus 5y, minus 10 comes on this side, it becomes plus 10. So this is the equation, 12x minus 5y plus 82 equals to 0. Now formula for distance, mode, in the given equation in place of x and y write down these coordinates, 12 into minus 1 minus 5 into 1 plus 82 divide by square root of 12 square plus 5 square. All of you know that 12 square is 144, square of 5 is 25, 144 plus 29 169, and root of 169 is 13. And in the numerator minus 12 minus 5 minus 12 and minus 5, it becomes minus 17, and minus 17 plus 82, it gives you 65. So 13, it is cancelled with 5. 5 units is the distance of given point from the given line, means this distance is equals to 5 units. So this is question number 4. I hope all of you understood this sum. Next, Question number 5. In question number 5, find the point on the x-axis whose distance from the line are 4 units. Now line is x by 3 plus y by 4 equals to 1, and distance from point, this is 4 units given to you, and we have to find out coordinates of this point. But this is given to you, this point lies on x-axis. If this point lies on x-axis, then all of you know that value of y is 0 on x-axis. So let us suppose coordinates of this point x dash comma 0. Now this equation, when you will take LCM, then it becomes 4x plus 3y is equals to 12, or it can be written as minus 12 equals to 0. This is ax plus by plus c form. Now if in this equation, with the help of distance formula, distance is given to you 4. Now in the given equation, in place of x and y, put these coordinates. This is question number 5. If in place of x you will write down x dash, it becomes 4x dash plus 0 minus 12 divided by root of coefficient, sum of square of coefficients. 4 square 16, 3 square 9, 16 plus 9 25, root of 25 is 5, 4x dash minus 12. And when you will remove this mod sign, then you will take plus minus both. This is equals to plus minus 4. Now 4x dash minus 12, this is equals to 5 comes on this side, it becomes plus minus 20. Or 4x dash is equals to plus minus 20 plus 12. Or you can say this is equals to plus 20 plus 12, it becomes 32. Or when you will take negative sign, then minus 12, 20 plus 8, it becomes minus 8. Or x dash is equals to 32 by 4 means 8 minus 4 by 4, this is minus 2. So here you are getting two values of x, means 2 points are there. First point is x comma 0, second is minus 2 comma 0. These 2 points whose distance from the given line will be 4 units. So this is the answer, means the same formula, distance of a point from the line, we have used in question number 5 also. Same formula is used in question 4 and 5. Now see next question number 6. In question number 6, find the distance between two parallel lines. In question number 6, two parts given to you. I will do only second part. First part you will try yourself. Distance between two parallel lines. Lines are, first line is L into x plus y plus p is equals to 0. Second line is L into x plus y minus r equals to 0. So here you can rewrite these lines like as Lx plus Ly plus p equals to 0. Second is Lx plus Ly minus r is equal to 0. If you see here, coefficients of x and y are same. It means these two lines are parallel, only constant terms are different. So we will use the formula of distance between two parallel lines. In the numerator you will take difference of two constant terms, means p minus minus r, divided by coefficients of x and y you will take L square plus L square. So it becomes 2L square, or root of 2L square, it will be root 2L, and minus minus becomes plus, so it becomes p plus r. So this is the value of distance between two parallel lines. Here you will get the answer in terms of p, r and L, because coefficients of equation of parallel lines, here coefficients are not constant terms. Coefficients are given to you in terms of L, and constant terms are in terms of p and r. That's why you are getting value of distance in form of p, L and r. So this is the answer. First part of sixth sum you will try yourself. In first part also simple two equations given to you. By using same formula you will find out distance between parallel lines. Now see question number 7. In question number 7, find the equation of line parallel to the line. In question number 7, equation of one line is given to you. 3x minus 4y plus 2 is equal to 0. Let us suppose this is equation of this line. Find one more line, equation of line which is parallel to this line. Let us suppose take this line which is parallel to this. We have to find equation of this line. But now one point of this line passes through point minus 2 comma 3. One point of this line is given to you. We have to find equation of this line. Now all of you know that in case of parallel lines always coefficients of x and y will be same. So equation of this second line will be in this form, 3x minus 4y, same coefficients, only constant term will be different. So let us suppose constant term for this second equation is c. Now this point lies on this line, that's why this point satisfied this equation. So with the help of this point we will find out value of c. So here in place of x and y, write down these coordinates, 3 into minus 2 minus 4 into 3 plus c is equals to 0, minus 6 minus 12, or you can say c is equals to 18. This is the value of constant term. So put value of c here in place of c. This is the equation of this second line, means this is our answer. So this is question number 7. It's very simple. We have to just find equation of line with the help of given equation, given information. Now see question number 8. Find the equation of line perpendicular to one line. Now let us suppose equation of one line is given to you. Suppose given line is this. Equation of this line is x minus 7y plus 5. Now this line having x intercept 3 and another line whose slope we have to find out. This is perpendicular to this given line and we have to find the equation of this line. So now find the equation of line which is perpendicular to this line and having x intercept 3. X intercept given to you, this line having x intercept 3, or you can say if suppose you draw this line in this way, then this line intersect the x-axis at 3 units distance, means this point 3, 0 passes through, this line passes through this point. So anywhere on this line you can take this one point 3, 0 because x intercept is 3. This is given to you. Now the second line is perpendicular to this line. Firstly we will find out slope of this line with the help of intercept form, slope intercept form, y is equal to mx plus c, where m is the slope of line. So write down this line in this form. Take the term containing y variable on one side, y is equal to x plus 5 and 7 also comes on this side. So this is the value of slope. Coefficient of x gives you value of slope, m is equal to 1 by 7, and this line is perpendicular, that's why slope of this line will be negative and reciprocal of this slope. So slope will be negative and reciprocal of 1 by 7, it will be minus 7. So now we know the value of slope as well as one point. So with the help of point slope form, which is equals to y minus y dash or y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. So here write down y minus 0 is equals to minus 7, x minus 3. Simplify it, you will get the equation of this perpendicular line. So this is question number 8. I hope all of you understood this. Now next question number 9. In question number 9, find the angle between the lines. Two lines given to you, angle between two lines. These two lines are neither parallel nor perpendicular. Let us suppose these are the two lines. Equation of one line is 3x plus y is equals to 1. Equation of second line, x plus root 3y is equals to 1. We have to find angle between these two lines. So formula for angle between these two lines, tangent theta. This is equals to mod m1 minus m2 divided by 1 plus m1 into m2, where m1 and m2 are the slopes of two given lines. So here what is coefficient of y is equal to mx plus c. This is slope intercept form. So you can rewrite this equation, y is equal to minus root 3x plus 1. Here coefficient of x is minus root 3. This is the slope of this first line. Similarly, this second line can be written as y is equals to minus x by root 3 plus 1 by root 3. So here slope is minus 1 by root 3. So use these values of m1 and m2 in this formula. Here in place of m1 write down minus root 3 minus 1 by root 3 divided by 1 plus, multiply these two, it becomes plus 1, and when you will simplify it you will get the value of theta. This gives you tangent theta, and with the help of tangent theta you can find out theta. So in this way you can find out angle between two given lines. Now last sum of this video. Now what is given in question number 10? Firstly see the statement. 2. The line passes through the points h, 3, 4, 1. These are the 2 points of the lines. Intersects the line. One more line is given to you. Equation of this line is 7x plus 9 minus 9y minus 19 is equals to 0. And find the value of h. The line which passes through these 2 points. Let us suppose this is the line passes through these 2 points. This is perpendicular to, intersect at right angle means this is perpendicular to given line. Then find out the value of h. Firstly, with the help of these 2 points, what will be the slope of this line? y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. So value of slope is y2 minus y1 means 3 minus 1 by x2 minus x1 h minus 4, or you can say 2 by h minus 4. This is the value of slope. And what is the slope of this line? You can rewrite this line in this way. 9y is equals to 7x minus 19, or you can say y is equal to 7 by 9 minus 19 by 9. This is the coefficient of x. This is slope 7 by 9. Slope of this line will be negative and reciprocal of this, or otherwise you can say in case of 2 perpendicular lines, product of slopes, it will be minus 1. m1 into m2, this is equals to minus 1. So first slope is 2 by 7 minus 4, second slope is 7 by 9, and take it equals to minus 1. So 7 into 4, 14. This is equals to minus 9h. Minus becomes plus 36. Simplify it, it gives you value of h. So in this way you can find out value of h. So this is the last question of this video. In next video we will continue same exercise from question number 11.